Hello and welcome back to Pretty Good on Land and Pretty Terrible on Everything Else on Let's Play Civilization 4. But that's fine. Land is power. Once you develop it. Ooh, a scientist. Now, with scientists I'll probably bulb. If I get a merchant, I'll probably hang on to him until I get to, say, corporation and medicine, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I fully intend to abuse the corporations, especially Sid Sushi, if it comes to that. And I'm getting some good cottage growth going. If I can, I will trade for calendar using civil service. If I can't, oh well. Too bad. No, they both have civil service already. So, really I want to spread this religion into cities that need infrastructure first, and then worry about the other ones. Yeah, let's schedule the less worker-intensive cities first right now. Just not sure how I am on workers. Decent. Whip. And since I'm going cottages, I'm going to gradually work in some regular happiness infrastructure rather than relying too much on monarchy. Because I'm going to be switching out of it into universal suffrage. And it's good to prepare for that kind of thing. Now that I completed Heroic Epic, I need to decide what unit I want to spam. And I actually want to spam horse archers. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that right away. I need a border pop for that first. So what I'm going to do is after civil service, tech horseback riding, then head out this way. Now that I have a granary, now that I have a religion here, don't have to be shy about whipping. The other thing I could do is spam maces. See, I want to spam something that I actually can make use of. Bureaucracy, yes. Still not a good beaker rate, but we have time. Oh crap. You know what? I'm going to need to deal with the barbarian galleys. And I don't think I can research anything that I can... well, paper. I can research paper. And trade it for metal casting. How am I doing in terms of... very well on great people points. Alright, let's see what I can bulb. Philosophy. One of them doesn't have it. I'm taking it. I'm going to use that to trade into metal casting. And that'll let me whip a trireme. Assuming that they don't just trade philosophy between each other next turn, which is annoying, because you can't trade on the same turn you bulb for some reason. I can understand not being able to trade on the same turn. Damn it! Yeah, I can understand not being able to trade on the same turn that you trade, but if you bulb, you researched it. Let us trade it. Jesus. All right. Well, in that case, I don't have a choice. I'm just gonna bring some galleys into the mix before I get my stuff pillaged like crazy. Yeah, I'll take some whip anger. That's fine. It's not great, but I do need philosophy anyway, because it is a tech on the liberalism path. And I believe I was sending a settler there already. I was. Yeah, I can't really make use of the barb galley spawn rule in this particular map, where they only see 7 tiles into your culture and they won't enter to pillage beyond that. But I don't really have a way of controlling that right now because they already spawned. There's just too much land. Not that I'm complaining about a lot of land. Don't get me wrong. That's quite a nice problem to have. But let's get some defenses up for him. Now the problem with galley on galley, it's too much of a crapshoot. It's not like land barbs where you can actually use a less expensive unit to win a good percentage of the time. No, instead you barely have over 60% odds ever. Ooh, the Apostolic Palace. I'm voting for Willem. And that means it was built in Confucianism. Yes. So, now Confucian temples, monasteries start becoming a huge priority in my cities. Because they give me hammers. And since this is angry anyway, I'll just go ahead and whip it. Work on a market until I get Confucianism spread. And actually, rather than a barracks, help with the missionaries. There we go. Lost control for a second. Yeah, and I stand a reasonable chance of losing a galley or so, but hopefully I can beat those 2 barbed galleys, and that'll be the end of my problem with them. It was patch 3.17 that quadrupled their spawn rate. It's very uncool. I mean, come on, that's just asinine. Okay, the sword has taken care of that, so I can move him into the city. Oh yeah, I wanted to spam horse archers. I can later upgrade them to cataphracts, and since I can use a stable, I can actually have decently upgraded troops. But also, that's the beginnings of a defense. Beginnings. And yeah, this continent's going to be way more advanced than whatever other continent is available. I mean, you can just tell based on all the religions being founded here and the presence of a human player on this continent rather than the other one. It's going to be overwhelming. Huh. The Hippodrome and Overflow. Hippodrome, yeah, it's the unique building. I'll talk about it in the next video, viewers. I am out of time. I'll see you next time on Let's Play Civilization 4.